Greetings, Carlos here. Choice does not define free will. Choice defines a reason and a cause. Free will defines that it has no reason or a cause. When there is no reason, then there is no love, no hate, no hunger, no thirst, or anything. So there are billions of people that believe that they have free will and that the choices that they make determines that they have free will. They also believe that their choices have no reason because the reason for their choices, like let's say they choose to drink water, or they choose to go to Alaska, or they choose to buy an expensive car, they make those choices. They believe that they make those choices because of free will, not because of a reason or a cause. They didn't buy the car because they needed the car, because they had money. No, they bought the car because they didn't have money and they didn't have a reason. They bought the car because they're free to buy the car, because they have free will. A person that is thirsty, that believes in free will, does not have a reason why they're thirsty. There is no biological thing happening in their body. Their mouth is not dry, their throat is not dry and hurting because they're thirsty, because they need a drink of water, or they're hungry. They have no biological feelings because, once again, free will, free, is what is determining them to be thirsty and to be hungry. Yet, that doesn't make sense, does it? How can you say, and how can you believe? And I know how, and I know why you say that, but that's for a different story. So each choice, the choices that we make, are not based on freedom or on free will. They're based on reasons and on causes. You see, free has restriction. And if there are restrictions, boundaries, limits, then free cannot exist. But for many, the definition of free does not fall under the category of restriction, boundaries, rules and regulations. For many, free will and freedom means choice, making them extraterrestrial, I would say, because these people are not like the few people that know that there is no free will and that they are being animated by a greater force. Many believe that, why would God create robots? What's wrong with being a robot? The thing is that the concept that people have about robots and puppets is a human concept of a human being programming something that is not human, a robot or a puppet, and giving them animation, and therefore the robot and the puppet are doing the will of the animator. And so, but there is a difference when a higher force, call it God, call it universe, call it Yahweh, call it whatever, that higher force that animates us, it's different than when humans animate a puppet or a robot. You see, we can still be classified as robots and puppets, but not in the human aspect. We need to get that out of our thinking process, because otherwise we will never understand. You see, we can be robots with individuality as the Creator has established in each one of us. We have our own will, which is not independent of the Creator, but dependent with the Creator. And so when we are animated like robots, each one of us is individual, and individually we are animating our will that the animator, God the Creator, gave us. And that's what makes us different from the animation of robots and puppets that humans control. That's how I see it. So, you see, we can be a robot or a puppet from the Creator, but not in the sense that most of humanity thinks of. So once again, choice does not equal free will. Choice does not define free will. Choice defines a reason and a cause. Free will defines that it has no reason or a cause. Free will defines that there is no love, no hate, no thirst, no hunger, no restriction of any kind. So, when there is no reason, when there is no cause, and then there is nothing. There is no love, there is no hate, there is no thirst, there is no hunger, there is no war, there is no peace, there is no birth, there is no death. Believe less and think more. Much love and peace to all.